Self-evaluation is something that I've never really found particularly easy to do. Even in a major such as theater and media studies, it becomes something that needs time, really. I think that's why we have directors, why we have outside observers. And while I understand the merit and the process of self-evaluation and how it helps to really help grow as a person and as a student, I find it pretty difficult to do. So when you ask me what was the hardest assignment, I would have to say this one. I've sat here for 10 minutes, 20 minutes now. I sat here for 20 minutes yesterday. And I don't know. I think what ends up happening is that I do what I can and I hope that it's good enough. And I do what I'm happy. You know? I think in the long run, I've learned from being able to talk with my classmates, being able to interact with them in a way that I've never really been able to do in any other class. I think, in a way, I've grown in my belief of what is composition through an understanding that composition isn't just putting words on a paper, you know? I think what I understand composition now to be is everything is composition. What I'm speaking right now, even though it's off the top of my head, is being composed in accordance to my life, my experiences, the things that I believe the world to be. I'm composing it as I speak it. And if I make a mistake, well, then it's recorded forever. I could go back and change it, I could delete it, but what would be the point? If I had to answer the question, what was the hardest assignment? With an answer other than this one, I think it would have to be the documentary, the multimedia presentation that I intended to be the documentary. If I could show you the amount of evidence and the amount of research that I actually did for that one, it would kind of, I mean, you saw it. It's a bundle of papers. It's a huge stack of papers that never made it into the final. Well, I guess that's how research works sometimes, huh? I'll tell you a truth. I don't know. I guess this'll, I don't know, lend credibility to myself. I don't know, but when I got up to speak that day, I didn't know what I was going to say. I knew my main points, and I knew what I wanted to say, but I didn't know the words I was going to use. I didn't know exactly what I was going to say, you know? I think in the end, what I've really learned from this is the value of listening, the value of believing in myself, in what I have to say, that it has power, and that if structured the right way, my words could change the world.